Echoing President Lee Jae Myung's dovish message towards the North, the government has set out its approach to relations with North Korea, saying it aims to rebuild trust across the border. Our Soo-young has more.
Restoring trust will be Seoul's policy towards North Korea under the Lee Jae Myung administration. On Monday, Unification Ministry spokesperson Koo Byung-sam announced the government will shift its approach, effectively scrapping the so-called Unification Doctrine of the previous administration. This comes after the president's Liberation Day address last week, where he made three commitments: to respect the North Korean regime, no unification through subjugating the North, and no hostile acts. Spokesperson Koo said this marks a clear departure from former President Yoon Suk-yeol's Unification Doctrine, which critics say presented subjugation of the North. Unveiled on Liberation Day last year, the now-abolished doctrine called for a unified Republic of Korea by encouraging grassroots calls for freedom and democracy by North Korean citizens. Speaking at a parliamentary committee on foreign affairs and unification, Unification Minister Chung Dong-young on Monday called for trust-building measures through reviving military communication and the 2018 deal on de-escalating border tensions with the North. However, he said inter-Korean dialogue might take time to materialize. At the same committee session, Foreign Minister Cho Hyun said Lee's new dovish policy will be anchored in close coordination with the United States. Pursuing inter-Korean dialogue alongside US-North Korea negotiations, the minister said Seoul and Washington will reaffirm a unified stance on North Korea and create conditions for renewed dialogue. He added Seoul envisions a phased approach to denuclearization, a gradual process of freezing, reducing, then dismantling the North's nuclear program. South Korea will also seek cooperation from China in encouraging denuclearization and regional stability while responding firmly to unilateral actions in the West Sea. With Russia, Seoul will continue dialogue to protect Korean citizens and businesses, but Cho reiterated strong opposition to Moscow's ongoing military cooperation with Pyongyang, calling it a direct security threat. North Korea so far has not issued a response to South Korea's new policy direction. Soo-young, Arirang News.